The Wonder Woman video game in development by Monolith Productions will be the heroine's first solo game, but it could also be the goriest DC Comics-based game to date. Unlike the other members of the DC trinity of high-profile heroes, Wonder Woman typically does not have a no-kill rule. Batman and Superman were both raised in modern-day America and took on their costumes and personae primarily as crime fighters and protectors. Nearly every iteration of Wonder Woman features her upbringing on Themyscira, where she was trained as a warrior Amazon in the mold of Grecian mythology. Monolith previously created the Lord of the Rings video games Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, which were both M-rated. Wonder Woman may mimic the God of War series as they both draw from Greek myths, and it could potentially showcase just as much bloodshed. Unlike heroes raised within a modern paradigm, a mythologically styled character like Wonder Woman has less reservations about lethal force. In addition to her iconic defensive bracers and the lasso of truth, Wonder Woman is routinely shown wielding a sword and shield. Monolith's Middle-earth games featured Talion the Ranger engaging in swordplay, slaying orcs in gruesome fashion. Wonder Woman is not typically the type to engage in the stealth tactics or guerrilla warfare like Talion, but the character is just as likely to slay her enemies in many stories. Diana Prince is still a genuine hero who does not kill wantonly, however. Little information has been released on the Wonder Woman video game, leaving fans to wonder if it will focus on the mythological aspects of the character or place her in the modern-day setting of the larger DC universe. If Wonder Woman is basically DC's God of War, a gorier game is a given. Some Wonder Woman comics focus on her battles with Greek gods like Ares, along with mythological monsters like the Minotaur or the Hydra. When facing supernatural threats drawn from the same pantheon as her own people, there is little reason for Wonder Woman to hold back. A game set in the larger DC Comics world could still feature some brutality, but a story of that nature is less likely to deliver a video game bloodbath. The historic DC Comics series Infinite Crisis featured a sequence where the telepathic Maxwell Lord was using mind control to compel Superman to kill Batman, and the third member of the DC Trinity, Wonder Woman, killed Lord to break his domination over the last son of Krypton. Monolith's Wonder Woman game will depend on villains and its setting. The character of Wonder Woman was originally introduced battling the Axis powers in World War II, and wartime comics rarely depicted non-lethal force. The Wonder Woman game based on Death Earth, a post-apocalyptic comic series, would certainly invite some grisly kills, given the nihilism associated with the subgenre, but the mainline continuity Wonder Woman has also seen her fair share of bloodshed. Wonder Woman killed Nazis again in the modern era during a 2008 storyline where a group tried to resurrect the Fourth Reich in Themyscira. She beheaded Medusa in a live broadcast duel at Yankee Stadium, and she has slain deities such as War and Diana in different comic runs. It is doubtful the game would approach the extremes of God of War in its violence, but there is ample precedent for a Wonder Woman who does not shy from killing. When facing human foes, Wonder Woman is generally depicted as more measured in her approach, using lethal force only when it is necessary, as with the Maxwell Lord killing. Monolith once pitched a Batman game based on the Christian Bale movie version, but director Christopher Nolan reportedly killed Monolith's Batman game plans. Now the developer has its chance to adapt a DC Comics hero, and the game will use the studio's Nemesis system introduced in the Mortar titles. It is unknown whether Wonder Woman will be battling humans and superpowered metahuman villains pulled from decades of DC Comics history, or the gods and monsters drawn from mythology. The setting and enemies will likely dictate the level of violence fans should expect, but no one should be surprised if Diana kills in Monolith's upcoming Wonder Woman game.